Hello, everyone. Good morning and happy Tenacious Tuesday, and welcome again to One Global Movement. I am really so grateful, as always and usual, to know that we are here together for a common purpose, the purpose to change the dynamics and the rhetorics as it concerns children, young people, and women worldwide. Because when we know that when you change one woman, one child, we have changed the entire world. So thank you guys so much for all you're doing in your own private time, in your own homes, in your own countries and communities, so that together we can help. A lot is going on in the world, and those that are affected are children the most. Children and women are those that are affected. And if we all speak the same language, we all think the same, which is thinking love, thinking nurturing, thinking protection, thinking safety, and thinking value for our children, we will be speaking the same language. So it is so important that we consider that, because what is going on around the world, we can contribute in different ways, not fighting, not quarreling with people, not calling names, but when we have that love in our heart, when we know that we were born for such a time as this to help change the dynamics of children in the world, we are bound to do the best thing, regardless of whether somebody likes us or not. When you are doing the right thing, you do not worry about whether people love you or they like you. You do not, or they call you names, but you're bent and you're focused and you're determined to do the best for children. Our children are going through a lot. In your country, they are there. In my country here, United States, they are there. Everywhere, we see it every day. And how can parents, adults, and caregivers watch children just wobble in pain every day? They wobble in hunger every day. They wobble in illiteracy every day. They wobble in a lot of things that is not of their own making. And so it is for that reason that we are here together. And that is for the same reason that Mr. Ashmufara brought us together. So thank you guys so much. And I see people are dropping in. Yesterday was really short because I was on an appointment. So I managed to cramp myself in the car to do something for 30 minutes. But thank you guys so much for bearing with me. And I'm always on the go, because there is one thing or the other to be done for children, either volunteering or talking somewhere, or taking food or something somewhere. So I am always on the go. And so, but we want to maintain that consistency with our children, not disappointing them, because a lot of them, they rely on these YouTube videos, and if they don't get them, and now they start writing or they start calling me, so it's not a good thing. So we have to deliver. And I know that a lot of you guys will be joining us here as well, because sometimes there will come a time when I can't even come on here. And I know, especially our big sister here is always here to pick up. But hey, she too sometimes needs a break. And so we always need people that will come here, because we are doing this together. You don't have to be right. Nobody is right. I'm not right. I am just finding my way, because all of us are continuously on the potter's wheel. We are still being molded and shaped by the one that created us. And so nobody knows it all. But when we come together, we put our ideas together exactly the way Mr. Ashmufara brought us together. We begin to do great things for our children and families. So thank you guys so much. But we thank Mr. Ashmufara as always, always. And we pray that God will continue to lead, protect, guide him, and really keep him safe from the things that are not so good, because he's out for the future, and the future is what we are here for: children and young people. So thank you guys so much, and thank you so much, Sister Yvonne, for everything that you're doing on and off stage. And I thank everyone in the chat. Please contribute, even if you don't know, write what you think in your mind. What you think in your mind are your thoughts. Even if they are not correct, we will all come together to discuss these things and correct one another. That's why I say, correct me if I'm wrong. Always, if you don't correct me, I know you don't love me. And if you don't love me for what I'm doing, it means you don't love these children. So there is no pretense here. Nobody knows it all. So thank you again. And Mr. Partha is the one who is supposed to take on this big topic, surprising topic today. But Fortunately and unfortunately, he's also busy with other things in India that he had arranged, which it's okay because if you have something to do, go ahead and do it. You don't have to come here because if you don't do what concerns you and you come here, you will not be able to help these children, as I always say. So, but we're going to do our best here, as always. All right.
Oh,
So,
yes.
we are in Oblast. First of all, let me apologize. For some reason, my WhatsApp refused to work, and I'll let it be because I didn't know that it was going to mess around with me. So I'll let it be for today. We might not be able to play our music today unless my sister here can pull it off from her own end. But otherwise, we will look into this WhatsApp later on. Then we can pull our international anthem and the Bob Marley music because Bob Marley, why? Because Bob Marley doesn't put any restriction on this. And
Yes.
so we get to enjoy it even long after he is gone from the stage of this life. So we thank
Mhm.
you for everything as well. And we thank our beautiful sister Loretta Shadare for really, really constructing this masterpiece for
Yes.
Unpassive. So we are
Yes.
grateful for everything. We are blessed and highly favored, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
We
So
are.
we are in Oblast O-CADEMY Revolution, part 213. School is fun, episode number 5. What is the theme? The life. What do you understand by the life? I will do my best with this, and I think that Mr. Partha will still come around again and do this because it's good to listen to these discussions from different perspectives, and all of
Mm-hmm.
it makes life. What is the life? And remember, our children are already settled in school. We're treating this topic to continue to help them as they move along. As pretty soon we'll come with how to take exams, how to study, and all those things, so that we can just begin to really help them the best that we can. And I know that they are smart, they are really doing it, otherwise they won't be in school. So yes, the life. And before we go on to really unveil what this theme is, we always want to really empower ourselves with our one global movement quotes. The life is a journey of discovery where every step is a chance to nurture hope, ignite dreams, and uplift lives of children and others.
Yes.
The
Mm-hmm.
life we live as a powerful force capable of healing, inspiring, and creating a brighter future for the generations to come. Why not 1.7 billion generations to come after us? Because that's our goal in one global movement.
Mm-hmm.
In the life, every challenge is a seed for greatness, and every victory is a testament to the strength we carry within us. The
Yes.
life is about embracing each moment with purpose, knowing that every act of kindness, every word of encouragement, and every effort to uplift others leaves a lasting impact or legacy.
Yes.
And finally, the life we lead our legacy to the world. You lead your legacy to the world, and I lead my legacy to the world. Let it be filled with compassion, wisdom, and the unyielding desire to break the chains of hunger, illiteracy, and poverty worldwide. Remember that the life. These quotes can resonate with our mission of inspiring others and building a global movement for positive change. And I know if you are here too, it is the same for you, not just one global movement, because one global movement encompasses everything that we desire in life. Talk about feeding the children well. You talk about putting a roof over our head and the heads of our family, our children. You talk about really helping these children to read and write so that they don't just eat. They are able to read the labels of the foods that they buy, to make sure that the ingredients in there don't harm them, to make sure that it is what they want, to make sure that these things are good. But sometimes, even with the label, they still have to be careful. You learn to plant your own flowers in your own garden, the garden of your heart or the garden of your home, and smell it yourself instead of just buying. So this is very, very important. You learn to live life naturally, brick and mortar. You live it authentically. This is what the life is all about. So
Mm-hmm.
now we all are here for the same reason. And I know there is nobody that is here, it's not for the same reason that Mr. Ashmufara built on passive. No one. And I am really just so happy that I get to just get the very first resource of live humans like you guys, like-minded people, so that we can do this together. Because you see it, look around your community. If you haven't seen it, it therefore means that you're not paying attention about or on what is happening to our children and women worldwide. In the news, we see it, we hear it, even though a lot of times it's the lies that they tell us, and when we are glued to that TV, and without doing our own research, really looking for ourselves, we now begin to believe in the belief of other people that is not actually our own belief. And so when you believe in something, do your research. I don't just do things. That is why I take the time, even when these topics don't come from me, I must find out for myself what is it all about. So it is so
Mm-hmm.
important that we do the same thing. So these quotes can resonate with every mission here and every mission in the world, if they know who they are and whose they are and what they have been placed on the surface of the earth to do. These quotes will resonate with all our missions. So the life embracing purpose, passion, and perseverance. To me, that is what I was thinking about it, and then really going into my books about all of these things. What is the life? What is it? I even went into the greatest book of wisdom to really find out about the life. And so what you hear here today, it's my own research. But I know that you also, from even today or after this, you're going to try to find what the life. You have a life. I have a life. All of us have been given life. You're breathing the life. You're breathing. What are you doing with your life? Why were you given that life? And where are you going with it? So I think, to me, that is what it means. So life is a beautiful journey, right? A gift that offers every child, woman, and young person a chance to shine, to dream, and make a difference in their lives, the lives of their families, and in the world, just like what we are doing here today. The life is not just about existing. You don't just live to exist. It's about living with purpose,
Yes.
discovering your passion, and walking with perseverance and with the determination to win big. And when you win big, it therefore means you have included other people in your dream. You don't just have to just dream small or to win just small. For me, I want to win big. I want to win the entire world, because the entire world includes all the children and young people. So this is very, very important. So the life is not just about existing. It's about thriving. It's about knowing who you are, and you dig your heels in and say, I'm going to do it or I die, just like our CEO is saying. You see that? So this is very, very important. It's a story you write with every choice, with every opportunity, with every step and every heartbeat. It's a journey that you sit and think, not just running because other people are running. You sit and think and say, why do I have to run? Am I running the way that I'm supposed to? Am I running the way that it has been given to me? Or am I ignoring that still small voice within me that says, do this, don't do this? Or you are paying attention to your fears. Fear that is just even, oh my God, are you okay with the internet? Or is my own internet? For a
No,
moment,
I'm fine.
for a moment, it's my internet. For a moment, I didn't see you.
Oh, okay. Please don't leave me here alone.
So this is all about that. Embracing your purpose. At the core of a meaningful life is a purpose. That is what the life means. at the core of every meaningful life, like what we are doing here, like what Mr. Ash Mufara is doing and brought us together to do, is purpose. Purpose that is meaningful, not just purpose, that has meaning. The reason you wake up every morning and the force that drives you to keep moving forward. For children, it can be as simple as a dream to learn, to play, to go swimming, and grow into someone extraordinary. You don't want to be an ordinary human being. I don't want to be ordinary. I want to be extraordinary. And so do our children. When you see these children taking adventures, and you'd be like, why are you taking making risky choices? Because that is what comes to their mind. What we can do is try to look for ways to help them to be safe instead of discouraging them, because children have dreams and their dreams are so pure, they are so clean, and they are so focused. They just do it without being tainted with other things. But you and I, we've been so tainted that sometimes we focus our life and our energy on other things that don't matter. So for women, it may be the desire to nurture, lead, and inspire others, or inspire other women. We women, we need to support one another instead of fighting one another. If a woman stands for another woman, it becomes bigger. It becomes so bigger. Like in the words of Maya Angelou. Maya Angelou is one of my best time and lifetime mentors, who says, a woman in harmony with her dream is like a river flowing. She goes where she will and arrives at her destination prepared to be herself and only herself. I'm putting it now in my own word because I'm not reading it.
No, you got it. You got it. I have
Okay.
it. You got it.
Okay, thank you. So this is very, very important. That means we as mothers have been called to be the center of the home. Not a mother just because you're a biological mother. Every woman is a mother, no matter how young or old you are. Like me, you see, even my uncles and my aunties, they call me grandma, because I am the nurturer. I am a nurturer, and I seek to always look for ways to see what we can do for children to grow, to be happy, and to be healthy. And so that is so important. So for others, for young people, it is the powerful call to create, to innovate, and to shape the future. You see, you and I struggle sometimes with this artificial intelligence or this new technology. But for them, they want to create. They want to use O-Create to create things, to what comes to their mind. They want to put it down on papers and draw and build and craft things. And they want to innovation. Innovation is so important, because if we don't have those innovations, life will be boring, isn't it? And to shape the future. Can you tell me anywhere in the world, any industry, any government organization, churches, you name it, any business that is there without children, without young people shaping the future? Can you tell me? I don't think so. Everywhere. And they are shaping our own life. They are here in non-passive. They are among us every day. Can you tell us? No. They are the foundation. They are the builders, the innovators, the creators of the future, and they shape the dynamics of the future. That is why we must do whatever it takes to use the life, what God has given us, to help these children with the resources available, or with the resources that we can look for. We don't just sit and expect things to come to us. We look for those resources and help these children to build this future, to shape the future the way that they want to live it, the way that it appears to them, and the way that it was given to them. So this is very, very important. So purpose gives life direction. Do you know that purpose gives your life direction? It is like a roadmap. When you find your purpose, and I know a lot of us have not really found our purpose, because maybe for one reason or the other, not to blame you, because some people are sick. When you're sick, or you are in a war-torn zone where you're running for your dear life, you have no time to be thinking about any purpose. You just want to really get to safety, right? In that case, it is understandable. But we who are here now, that we have been given that opportunity through Mr. Ashmufaro, or through our own gift from Almighty God, we can do something. When you find your purpose, whether through education, whether through unpassive, whether through or even going through suffering or wars, when you find that purpose, or through helping others, volunteering like you're doing here in One Global Movement, or pursuing your passion, life becomes more than just a series of moments. It becomes a masterpiece. It becomes your own greatness. It becomes your own open door into the hearts of these children and people. You begin to understand that your existence is meant to bring light and life to the world, and every person has a unique role to play. Just by you being here, maybe you don't know, you're taking it for granted. You are sowing a seed, and anybody that sows a seed of love, of harmony, of purpose in children, you are sowing that light. And when you sow that light, light brings another life, and the circle repeats itself in the same way that we were created. This is very, very important for us. And now, how discovering your passion. How do you discover your passion so that you can really live your life well? How do you discover that passion? Passion is the fire that fuels your dreams. Do we know that? It is the really fire. Because when I get up, I don't sleep like I used to sleep. I sleep in patches because I get up, something comes to my mind, I quickly get up. And I either record it so quick or I write it down. Then I go back to sleep. And thank God I easily fall asleep. I don't waste time falling asleep. Or I'm driving, I already have my pens and paper, but I know it's risky. Don't go and be doing that. What you can do is you can keep your recorder. Like our phones have recording. When I think about something, recording. I record it, I send it to my mom's WhatsApp. That's why I'm mad with this WhatsApp today. I quickly send it there so that when I have the chance, now I write it out and I keep it, because you must write it down. If you don't write it down, you forget about it. And the scripture says, and remember in Habakkuk 2:2 says, write it down in the tablet of your heart. That means write it down. They're not joking. When you write things down, you start gravitating towards those things. You put it all over your wall. Say, for instance, your what is your goal in life? You write it down, you paste it on your computer. When you open your computer, the first thing you see is on your phone, the screen of your phone as your background. Everything, you start gravitating towards it. That there's a reason that it says write it down. So now passion is the fire. It's actually a fire, whether it is a piece of art, whether it is science, whether it is leadership or caring for others. Passion is what makes life so vibrant that you just want to get up and start going to do things. If I'm so motivated, because this Monday that you see here today, others use their life. The life means your life. That means it is so constant. It is a life that has been given to you. The life. They didn't say life. The life. They personalize it to each and every one. I was given life by others because they used their life to give me life. And that is why I'm here today. Otherwise, I would have perished. And you will never even know that there was anybody like Mundih that existed. And remember, your life was given to you. You're unique. Nobody else can live your life for you, and nobody else can fulfill your life. Nobody can replace you. What God has given you, we must use it to the common good of the greatest majority. And in this case, we, the children. And we can also help one another because depending on our orientation, background, upbringing, and some of the social challenges that exist in the world, we know them all. We see them. Some of us live them. Some of us have participated in them. Regardless of those things, we can still come together and say, you know what? I don't care if you curse me. I don't care if you spit on me. I am still going to move on and do the right thing, because that is the right thing that is going to exonerate you and place you in front of your own king, of your own God who created you. That is the most important thing to do. And when you have that kind of passion, you're just so happy with everything. You're happy. And when something not so good happens, you just say, you know what? I think it can turn around. And if you have that belief and that mindset, usually it turns around. It does, because it has done it to me over and over. And sometimes I just be crying in happiness. I'm like, how is it that this is happening? But it is. And the life is so, so important. Children have a natural curiosity. We all know that about the world. They dream of being explorers, innovators, and artists, and what have you. They dream of being what you are, right? Because that is their
Mhm.
gift. Women carry the strength of nurturing generations. They carry the marks and the silent whispers of nurturing generations, of nurturing children, empowering communities, and standing up for justice. We stand up for justice because you cannot give birth to a child and you afford to see that child being maltreated or abused or being ferried across the Atlantic Ocean for sex trafficking. We cannot afford that. Then why are you a mother? Why? Young people hold the energy to change the world, pushing the boundaries of what is possible. They hold that power. You and I, our power is dying down a little bit, right? If we do not do so well, but we can still do it now, because even at the age of 70, 80, you can still do what you were called to do before you exit the stage of this life. And a lot of the people that exit the stage of this life happily, I can remember one of my uncles. We know that he was going to die, but he was still there cracking jokes right there on the hospital bed. And that is the way he's been. But guess what? He nurtured children. He nurtured me. He nurtured children in our community, really instilling that responsibility of manhood in those children. And you can imagine when he was going to die, he was happy that I did empty out myself into the universe, into these children before dying. And then people will not be afraid to die. I will not. I always say I'm not afraid to die because I know I'm doing what I'm doing, but I know that I'm not going to die now because I still have a lot in me to really empty it out into these children and into women and therefore into families in the world. So this is very, very important. So women carry the strength of nurturing generation. We know it. They bear it. We see it. We hear it. We live it. You say, mom, mom, mama, mama. What is that? Because that is the role of women. They're empowering communities, just like we are doing here. They're empowering communities. They are those that are, especially like in these senseless war-torn zones, they will be picking up the children from the streets and feeding them and clothing them and housing them. You see this woman that was crying, say, what am I going to do with 40 something children? I don't even have a home. But guess what? When you cry that kind of a cry, God sends things your way. And this is what One Global Movement is going to be doing. And all of us here, I know that because that's why you're here, right? So that is very important. And women are standing up for justice, that the right thing must be done, not just fighting, but you're writing, advocating, going into schools and in really speaking and volunteering in schools, going into the White House if you are here in the United States, going into the government of your country, sitting down with ministers and other advocates if you're allowed to, because I know that some will suppress you, right? But even if you don't do that, you do it by doing the right thing, by behaving right towards these children, making sure that if your neighbor's children don't have food, you can help. A bag of potatoes or even 3 potatoes can come out with a pot of soup with some green beans or with some carrots or something. Help with something. We have it. Don't be like those people say, oh no, I don't know how to do this. I wasn't born to farm. So, but you buying things from the market, the farmers do it. The farmers, did you stop to say thank you to the farmers? That's very important. So, you know, young people hold the energy to change this world. They use their life, the life that has been given to them. They use it to change the world. They are pushing the boundaries of what is possible. You see, they say it's impossible. Guess what the young people do? They chop up the word into two. They take out the im, impossible, and make it possible. Chop that word into two. This is exactly what the young people are doing. And that's why you see them carrying out adventures. And some of us are afraid. Oh, I don't want to lose my dime. Oh no, I want to invest safely. Oh yes, you will be in your safety zone without taking those risks until you die, and then you end up realizing that you didn't do anything. Because when you're taking, not that you shouldn't study something, but do it anyway. Because when you fail, you're failing your way to success and you're living the life that God has given you. To live the life means to discover what makes your heart sing, What makes your heart sing? What keeps you up late at night dreaming of possibilities? I was late at night, and I'm sure my sister here is tired of me, But then I also
I'm
ask,
not.
what
I'm
is
not.
she doing at night too? Then she's also doing the same thing that I am
Mhm,
doing because she's
mhm.
advocating for clean water supply for children worldwide. And she's been doing that for years, long before she even joined on passive. And she's
Yes.
going to continue to do that here in One Global Movement. So this is what we are talking about. What keeps you wake you up even that you just jump out of bed, you want to do something? What keeps you up late at night dreaming of possibilities? And what it motivates you to take bold steps to say, Mr. Ashman Father says, Didi, either I do it or die. And he's doing it. We see it. Don't sit there and say, oh no, I don't know what they're going to think about me. I don't know what they're going to say. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. What if you just do it? And here you go. They're not going to say anything good about you until you're doing something good. When they don't say things about you, it means you're not doing anything. But when you're doing something good, something monumental, something that is going to impact the world, guess what? They will say things about you. They will ruin you. They will say nasty, negative things about you. That's when you know that you're doing something. My grandmother told me, if you're doing something, they're not gossiping, they're not saying things about you. Forget about it. You're not doing anything. And so now, I she so built me up that when people are saying negative things about me, it fuels me even more. And I know that yes, for sure, I am doing something good for humanity. So you know, this is the same for everyone. You take those bold steps forward to say, I'm going to do it or I'm going to die. You may as well just die if you're not going to do it anyway. But children are dying of hunger. Children are dying of illiteracy. They really want to go to school, but they can't. Children are being killed in senseless wars in the world. Children are being, communities are being destabilized for no reason, because when they destabilize a community, people can do whatever they want to do, and the destabilization is going on in the world, and some of us support it against our children and women. And so this is so important. Never let go of that passion. You can never let go of that passion that God gave you, for it is a source of your greatest strength, and it is the life. It is your life. It is your life. So walking with perseverance, what does it mean to walk with perseverance? Life is filled with what? Challenges. Whether you like it or not, it does. If it's not this thing, it is one thing. If it's not one thing, it's the other. You wake up in the morning, there is always a thousand things to think about and to do. But we have to really shape our focus, to focus on what matters. Sometimes things won't go as planned, and the road will seem difficult. Isn't it always seem difficult? But it's important to remember that those obstacles don't define you. They don't define you. They build you to be very strong and more determined. When you fall, rise again. When you fall, rise again. Don't sit down there and start crying. Oh, I fell. Look at me. No, I'm not going to look at you, because I'm going to say, you get up. You get up. I'm going to help you to get up. So rise again. And when you encounter difficulties, push through with the knowledge that perseverance creates resilience. That is the life. Perseverance creates resilience. That is the life. It is the life that was given you. For children, there may be challenges in learning, just as small as learning. Do you think they don't have challenges when they're in school? Yes, they do. They are learning new things from one year to the other, from one grade to the other, from one degree to the other, or from one trade to the other, from one business to the other. They are learning, and they face challenges, especially with new concepts. I do. I faced a lot of challenges when I was researching on this topic, but I know that the life means life that has given me, but I did not know how to go about it. I had to dig into my books, and then I started thinking so much. It took me more than 1 week to be thinking about this topic. And then I came up with what I came up with. So this is very, very important. So for women, balancing multiple roles may seem overwhelming. We know that. But perseverance turns struggles into triumph. We know what our mothers went through, right? They're always multitasking. They are cooking, they are cleaning, they are breastfeeding, they are making sure that the family eats, or they are the center of the home. they multitask. They go through a lot of, we see it, we know it. Your mother did the same, right? And so they multitask, they persevere, but this perseverance turns their struggles into triumph. They turn them into victory. And therefore, they don't turn to be victims. They turn these mothers into victors. They triumph over these things. For young people, the future may feel uncertain. Now they are struggling to use their life to find their identity, because it is. We all went through that to find who we are. And sometimes that process is disturbed by people that don't want you to be what God has created you to be. But are we going to give in? When you give in, you start dying a million times before the actual death. For me, I'm not giving in. That's why even when I was bleeding, I said, I don't care. This is going to go away too, you know? And they say you're short. I said, no, I am tall inside of me. I might be physically short, but God created me to be tall inside of myself. And when you begin to really affirm those things to yourself, things happen.
Yes.
Things really, really happen to you. The future might seem uncertain to our children, our young ones that are in school right now, our teenagers, but every small victory, every small step that is taken with determination builds a foundation for their own greatness. This is
Yes.
very, very important. It is true. We're not just talking here. It's happened to me. I was at the lowest of the lows in society as a child. But how is it that I am here today speaking in the presence of great minds, even in the presence of Mr. Ashmu Farah, who is one of the top visionaries of the world? How? Because when you are determined, when you are determined to build that foundation, it takes off on a jet plane like never before seen. And this is why we are here today with one global movement that came out of a nothing child. A nothing child, something important came out. So perseverance is the secret ingredients to success. It's about continuing to move forward even when the path is hard, and believing that better days are ahead. And because there are always better days ahead, when you walk with perseverance, you will realize that every difficulty is an opportunity in disguise. Remember, there is one of Mr. Ashmufarah's poem, which we will be treating, not poem. I want to make him a point now. And one of his quotes says, I don't know how to quote it directly, but it says, if you are determined to do something, just when you think that it is so hard, you push it a little bit more. Before you know, that's when you win. I will bring those quotes here so that we can begin to treat those quotes, because those quotes are there for a reason, for us to really empower ourselves with. So, a unity in strength, the life, uniting in strength. Like I said, the African spirit of Ubuntu, which is a spirit that I was brought up with. The spirit that says we have to come together to help one another, to help these children, to do things because we are not islands upon ourselves, to do it with honesty, with love and high integrity, with the fear of Almighty God, we will succeed. That is the spirit. Unity in strength. The beauty of the life is that no one walks it alone. Is it true, sister?
It is
No one
absolutely.
walks it alone.
You
The,
can't.
the moment Mr. Ashford created this, and I started with this one global movement, I don't know how she came along. I don't know how you guys came along, but it is the spirit that says, I cannot do this alone, that brought us together, that helped
Absolutely.
Mr. Ashmufara to bring us together. I don't know how people think about it. I think about this as the greatest achievement for me in life is to bring human resources together. Because a lot of things I've learned, when to complete the establishment of this one global movement, I didn't know what I was doing. I was just groping my way around like a blind person. But when I heard about him talk about 501c3 nonprofit, I was hearing it. I didn't know. I thought it was meant for the so-called elites, for the rich. I did not bother about it. But when he talked about it, I said, "Oh, really?" And thank God I'm a note taker. When somebody's speaking, I'm taking my notes. I'm taking my notes. And so I went back to his notes and I read it. And now I started asking questions, beginning with the Secretary of State. How can I do this? And now I had to enroll to attend a seminar, paid and attended, for how to establish an NGO in the United States. Now I recruited a lawyer. The lawyer helped me, and now we succeeded. You see that? It
Mm-hmm.
knowing that you are not walking this life alone. Children, women, and young people are part of a larger community where we support one another, which we are doing here. Children are among us here in Unpassive. Children are among us. They have to be, because Unpassive is built for the future. And therefore, One Global Movement is also here for children. We support one another with whatever thing that God has given us. We are stronger together than we could ever be apart. We are so
Absolutely.
strong. When you put your hands together like this, nobody, it's going to be hard. It's going to take a fight to somebody to separate you. And that is
Yep.
why Mr. Ashmufara says, come with me. I will lead the way. Come, let's do this together to build a future for our children, right?
Yes.
By working together, lifting each other, instead of saying, sometimes we can say it because we are humans. I can say, hey, shut up. But when I realize it, I have to be able to come back to that point to say, let me bring Esther in. Welcome, Esther. Yeah, thank God she's here. She will play the international anthem because my work permit is around.
Just thank God that she's here. Good to see you, Sister Esther.
God bless you.
We
I'm
are
happy to be
stronger
here.
together than we can ever be apart. By
There you
working
go.
together, lifting each other up. Remember, lifting humanity, our international anthem, and sharing our journeys, our stories, our unique stories. We will build a world of hope, equality, and opportunity for all, particularly our children. Women carry the torch of wisdom and
Yes.
courage. I think about our beautiful sisters here, like Sister Pat, who is our biggest sister here, one of our biggest sister. What she came here, she spoke about. That is wisdom. Women carry wisdom and courage, guiding children and young people towards brighter futures. Young people are the change makers, right? Bringing fresh ideas and innovation into the community. Children, in their innocence, remind us of the joy and wonder of life, the joy and wonder that life has to offer all of us. Together, we create a life filled with love, purpose, and progress. So, in conclusion, the life is yours to live. That is what the life is all about. The life is mine to live. You can never blame somebody else for the life that you never live. You can never go back and say, oh, it's because these people did this, then I didn't do this, I feel discouraged. No, you cannot feel discouraged and sit at the same place. The life is yours to live, and the life is mine to live, and let us live it with purpose. Life is a gift that belongs to you and me. Embrace it with courage, live it with passion, and walk through it with perseverance. Your life has meaning, and your story matters. Tell your story. You don't care. The stories that we are hearing today are stories of great men and women. That's why we are learning from them. What is your story? What is your passion? What is your life all about? Whether you are a child, whether you are a teenager, whether you are a young adult, whether you are a woman, a young person, an older person, know that you are capable of achieving greatness in your life. The world is waiting for your voice. The world is waiting for your ideas. The world is waiting for your contribution, your love. The children are looking up to you. They are looking up to me. They are looking up to us. So live boldly to say, I was created with greatness. I was created by Almighty God for a reason, for a purpose. Live endlessly. Live with honesty and integrity. And never stop believing in the beauty of the life, the beauty of your life. You are meant to live and live with greatness. It's a journey filled with hope, and the possibilities are endless. The life cannot exist without you. The life cannot exist without purpose. How do you find purpose? You find purpose in so many ways, by exploring your interests and passion, by asking questions, by reflecting on your strengths and your talent, by thinking about what the world needs. What does the world need? What does your community need? What does your children need? What does your family need? This is the most important question. We all say, I don't know what to do. Yes, you do. You do, because you refuse to not know. You stay in your comfort zone instead of going out in the community and seeing those that are sleeping on the streets, those that are hungry, instead of going to the library to read to the children, instead of taking your children to the library to help them to read to other younger children. We always have something to do. We do. We do. Nobody can say there is nothing. You think about it. Embrace your experiences and challenges, and that is where you can begin. You can listen to your own inner voice and begin from there. If you've not found your life and your purpose, be open to change. Don't be so stiff and so stern. Oh no, I'm here. It's better. Now you're making, for instance, $80,000 a year, and the next year you're still at $80,000. The other year is still at 80. What have you changed in your life? You are meant. God created you to climb and climb and climb higher. I'm not going to sit at 80,000. I want to make 1 million. Why is it other people making million and not me as well? I'm going to from 1 million to 2 to 3 to 4. That's how the life is meant to be. Be open to change. Take small steps. Plan small steps towards your purpose, and listen as you go along. Seek inspiration from the creator. Number one, seek inspiration from the creator, and if possible from others, like Mr. Ash Mufara, like our big sister here, like Esther here, like our managing director, and like everyone here. We seek inspiration from others, and you would know if they're inspiring you rightly, because your heart, your mind will tell you that, your body, your spirit will tell you that this is the right thing, and you listen to yourself. So thank you guys so much. This is what the life means. It's not something, it's not rocket scientist. This is what the life means according to me. It might mean something else to you, but guess what? No matter what it means to you, it's still going to go around to the same thing. So thank you guys so much for listening to me. Thank you.
Thank you, sister. That is well said, and it's a great encouragement. I just want to make sure that we go back to what we need to do, because every child needs to know that they're from a God with a purpose. That's where we have to start, because that is going to give them the impetus. We also have to make sure we fulfill our mission here so that everybody has a chance. You see, it's nice to encourage people, but those are some people who are already ahead. If you think of life as a river, which we all enter in our own time, because when God sends us here, and God sends us here, I'm not going to say we came from the evolution theory. I'm not going to say we came from some slime in the dirt.
Yes.
We are God's creation. We came here with a purpose. Every single, all 8 billion plus of us have a reason for being here. If we please understand that. And so our job, as we're a little bit more advanced down the river, if you want to call it that, whether we came on a raft, a canoe, a yacht, an ocean liner, it doesn't matter how we entered into the stream of life, we are to help one another.
Yes.
Mr. Mufara has created Unpassive, which I think of as the great equalizer. That is what he's aiming for. Everybody is going to have a level playing field. You don't have to take from anybody else. We came to give. It's not about taking, right? We have to encourage one another, but we also have to make sure that this mission, One Global Movement, becomes a reality. That people do, because I mean, some people, as you keep saying over and over, when you're running from bullets with a child on your back, you can't think about these things that we just discussed. And those are great things. We know that. That's what we're all meant to move towards. So we have two missions going on here: support Unpassive, and really, really support One Global Movement, to make sure when we say those things, get up, do your portion, do your mission. Somebody's not hiding in the bush away from bullets. They can't think about those things then, right, sister? You agree with that?
Yes, of course.
Yes. So that is the life. We're living two different lives right now, or many, many different lives. Some of us are, as I said, a little further ahead. But the people who are not having clean water, can't take showers, what can you say? You have to do. We have to do now.
Yes.
So that's the life for us. That's our life. Yes. So thank
Thank
you,
you so
sister.
much. Thank you so much. Welcome, Esther. You're just in time.
Yeah. It's been a while, you know. I haven't,
Yes, we're good to see you. We're glad to see you.
haven't been around. I'm really happy, you know, to
Yes,
meet you
yes.
people at least slightly on time today. Yeah, if I know you people have covered this topic, but I'm seeing a different background to the topic
Mm-hmm,
today,
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
and I'm trying to look at this topic as per the students going back to school and
mm-hmm,
what their impression is about school.
Yes.
mm-hmm.
Okay, this is the way I'm looking at it. What is this life they are looking for in school?
Yes.
What do you love? If there is any youth here, if even parents, maybe after I have spoken today and with what my sisters have also said, I think when you go back, try to ask your children what they love about going back to school. What do you love most
Yeah.
about school life?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay? Is it hanging out with friends? The thrill of learning something new? Maybe joining a club or
Mm,
playing a sport,
mm-hmm.
or even that moment when your teacher tells a funny joke. Is that what you like?
Mm-hmm.
There are so much to love about school life. And today, let's try to explore some of them. The morning hustle. The day will begin with a morning rush.
Mm-hmm.
You grab your backpack, maybe rush through a breakfast, and head to school. It's the start of a brand new day full of possibilities. The hallway buzzes with energy as everyone catches up with each other. Someone just shared a funny meme, and you can hear a group talking about yesterday's mass class like it's the latest blockbuster. Okay? We
Yes.
all had the experience. You know what it is like. Then mornings at school can be hectic. Okay? But it isn't it cool how the day is a blank canvas. Anything can happen. You might learn something that totally blows your mind or make a memory with your friends that will last forever.
Mm-hmm.
So, the classroom adventures, what is it? We are in class. Maybe you're sitting in the back with your best friend, or you are the kind of student who likes to sit front or and center. Today's subject, science. Your teacher just explained how stars are born, and suddenly the universe seems even more amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The whole class is in awe. These moments when learning clicks, that's the life.
Yes.
Yes.
This moment when learning clicks, that's the life.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That moment you understood the angle your teacher is coming from. A
Mm-hmm.
teacher will start explaining something you think that is vague, but there is a point the teacher will hit. Immediately that teacher hits that point, that is the life.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
Now, when you realize school isn't just about tests and homework, it's about understanding how the world works, and that curiosity you get to explore. That
Yeah.
is school and that is fun. Okay, now talk about lunch break, which is the next one. The cafeteria is buzzing, and it's time to sit with your friends, share stories, and laugh about the silliest things.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe there's a debate over who is the best superhero, or someone showing off their latest TikTok dance moves. Okay? Then Hall says, school life is all about these little moments too, the laughs, the
Yeah.
friendships, the memories made over lunch and recess. This is where connections happen
Mm-hmm.
and you find your people. When people are gathered in a joke like that, it starts from the scratch.
Mm-hmm.
That is where you see people that have the same mindset, that have the same connection, that have the same orientation, that have the same goal with you. And those are the people you flock together with. It all starts in school. How about after school clubs and sports? Okay. The school day may be ending, but the fun isn't over. After school, there's a band practice, basketball games, Or maybe you are in the school drama club preparing for the big play. This is where you get to shine in ways you might not even expect. So being part of something big, whether it's a team, a club, or a group project, that's what makes school life rich. These activities teach us what? Teamwork, responsibility, and most importantly, how to have fun while working towards a goal. If you have listened to this today, school life is all incorporated in everything. It is
Yes.
not just one part, it
Yes.
is a whole pack. Thank
Mm-hmm.
you for listening, and I hope we make good use of it. Thank you.
Thank you
Thank you.
so much, Esther. That was so brilliant. I like the way you focus it on
On the
school
school
life.
life. Yes.
Living the life, because that's their life right now, right?
Yes.
That
Yes.
was so
Yes.
brilliant. Thank you so much. Yes.
Thank
And
you.
while you're getting your music ready, and then we can appreciate our wonderful, amazing audience here.
Thank you.
Yes, and I thank you guys yesterday. And sorry, Esther, we had to, because of the appointment, we had to close
It's
early,
fine.
and she came. We were already done.
Oh no.
No, it's all right.
All right, our sister is always here to prepare the stage. Greetings and welcome everyone to OGM, where we speak with heart for our children and young people
Thank you.
globally. Yes, she's
Thank
always number one here. Yes. All
you.
right. Please chat with us in the comments about this intriguing topic from Mr. Partha Pratim, who is our dynamic speaker for today. Yes. And I represented him today.
Yes.
The
Yes.
life. The life. The life is such a beautiful topic. I love it.
It is.
Now
It
that,
is.
because from your discussion, the discussions of the two beautiful women here, now I know that I was on track because I kept thinking. I said, but you know what? Okay, I'm still going to do it anyway. If it's wrong, we'll correct ourselves.
Well, something when you're talking about life, there's no wrong, right?
Yes.
Because life is big and we are life. You know what I
Yes.
mean? If we're alive, we're alive.
Yes.
A
Yes.
part of it. You know what I mean? So yeah,
Right. Right.
absolutely. You couldn't go wrong.
Yeah. Thank you. We have our brother Raul Saheb. How are you? Thank you so much for joining us here today. And you, all of you, are highly welcome. Thank you so much. And our managing director is here. He over enjoyed the birthday, but he is still here. Hello, John, everyone, and welcome to One Global Movement. Speak with Heart today. Please feel free to comment here in the chat as you listen to today's topic.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And of course, our beautiful sister Pat Parang is here. Hello, Pat. Thank you so much for joining us here today. We highly appreciate you. Thank you so much. And of course, Ashit Sangma is here. Thank you so much, sir, for being present for our children worldwide. And we have Kanitha Momin. How are you, Kanitha? Thank you so much for joining us here today. We highly appreciate you. And our beautiful sister, Jody Rice. How are you? Thank you so much. It's been a while, but we thank God you are alive, you're well, and you're here today. Thank you so much for joining us. And Sir Kayandari, thank you, sir, for your determination to support children worldwide. Thank you so much. And we have Rajib Roy, of course, is here today. How are you, sir? Thank you for joining us here. And we appreciate your support. Thank you so much. And let's go down here. And Brilia, mommy, is in the house. How are you, Brilia? Thank you again for joining us from your end. We highly appreciate you. Thank you so much. And I'm so glad that everybody's saying hello to everyone. I really like it.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, Telian Momin is in the house as well. Thank you so much, Telian. How are you? Thank you for joining us again today. And we have our sister, Piari Tapo. How are you, beautiful sister? Thank you so much for joining us from your end. We highly appreciate you. Thank you. And let's go down here. Okay, if I miss any name. Okay,
Yeah.
we have Ramadan Mishra. How are you, sir? Thank you again for being a part of One Global Movement and investing in our children worldwide. And we have Sir Katik. How are you? Thank you, sir, for being a part of this wonderful movement for children. We appreciate you. And of course, our brother, Sir Chandan Majumda. I love that Majumda. Majumda. Thank
I
you
know you do.
for joining us here today, sir. We highly appreciate you. Thank you so much. And we have Sir Bismarck Das is here as always. Thank you so much, sir, for your persistence to support children in the world. Thank you so much. And we have Royal Mesh Singh. Hello, sister. Thank you so much for joining us. We highly appreciate you for supporting children worldwide. And we have, of course, every mommy. It seems as if all the mommies storm the house.
No, no, no. Your favorite is not here.
What are you guys doing doing to Tanuja? Are you guys leaving her to do all the work or something? And then you guys keep coming here. Okay, you guys better bring her. One of you could stay behind some days too, right? Okay, just kidding. Hello, Elvi. How are you? Thank you so much for being here. Extend my greetings to Tanuja, okay? Thank you
There
so
you
much.
go.
I
There
know
you
she's
go.
busy doing something too. Thank you.
Yes, yes.
And let's go down here. And okay, down, down, down. So I
I
don't
think
miss any name. Did I miss something?
no, I think it's Kartik Santra next, if I'm
Yes,
not mistaken.
yes, I already did that with Katik.
Oh,
And now,
did you? Okay.
yes, Sir Abdul Sattar. Thank you so much, sir. You guys light my heart. I'm just so happy when I see people supporting children because our children really need it. They are going through a lot, and they just need that moral support. If we
Yeah.
love these children, we support them. A lot of the struggles, especially with their health, mental illness that they're going through, we will not be there. So, but it requires all of us. We want our children to be able to trust us, because
Yeah.
the one thing that is going on in the world, children don't trust people, even conversations, and these trickle down into even their educational and their social life. Kids are afraid to even date, to marry,
Oh,
because
God.
of what is happening in the world. They are afraid to ask questions. So if we really come here through one global movement or through our different endeavors, we build a path where these children will be able to trust us. It will start making things better for them.
Yes,
you know
yes.
so thank you so much. And hello, Nancy. Queen Nancy is here, the dancing queen. Thank you so much for joining us here today and for saying hello to everyone. Thank you so much. And let's go down here. We have our sister Harsh Later Tapo. How are you, sister? Thank you so much for joining us from your end. We highly appreciate you and extend our love and regards to all the children around you. Thank you so much. And let's go down, down.
Sister, did you do the other one, Pierre? I didn't hear that one.
Pierre, oh, I didn't. Okay, let me do it.
Yeah.
Hello, Pierre Topo, our beautiful sister. Hi, Bima Das. Thank you so much for saying hi to me,
Okay.
to all of us here. I'm glad that you have good eyes. Okay, I have
Well,
four
yeah.
eyes, but sometimes I don't see well.
I just didn't hear it. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
okay, okay,
Okay.
thank you. And thank you for always the beautiful flowers, Sir Abdul.
Mr.
Thank you so much.
Abdul, yes, very pretty.
Yes. And we have Sir Pankaj Saho. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us again today. We highly appreciate your support for children worldwide. And we have Emmanuel, our beautiful daughter that sang last time. Emmanuel Jody is here today.
Oh,
She's the one
yes.
yeah, she sang beautifully last time. Thank you
Yes.
so much, Pretty, for being here with us again today. We look forward to when you will have some space again to come and inspire these other young people here. We enjoy your music. Come again whenever you want to come. This stage is for you guys. It's for children and young people. Thank you so much for being here today with mommy. Thank you so much.
Mhm.
And let's go down. We have our brother Deepak Kumar Saha. How are you? Thank you so much for joining us. We highly appreciate you and the support you give for the children in the world. Thank you so much. And we have Ashish Opand. How are you? And thank you for saying hello to everyone here. Sister,
Sister,
yes.
please read the question and see what he's asking. I already answered him. It's
Oh, okay,
go
okay.
ahead.
For unprotected family member, where is okay? Thank you for answering that. And if you, we have one very beautiful platform that has been helping people, all of us here in Non-Passive, is the Dream Team. The Dream Team will be able to answer your questions, Sir Ashish. Go to the Dream Team every Sunday at 12:30. Is it 12:30 or 12:45?
12:45 Eastern. It's
12.
Eastern Daylight Time still. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yes, 12:45 Eastern Daylight Time, sir. Here, we will not be able to answer that kind of question, but if it concerns children, women, and young people with a focus on young girls, we will answer that question. But go to Dream Team, okay? They will answer your question very well. Thank you so much for being here today. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And we have Sir Ashok Kumar. Thank you so much, sir, for being so consistent. We learn a lot from you for being consistent here. We highly appreciate your love and support for children. Thank you so much. And our beautiful sister, Pat Parent, says, yes, Dr. Yvonne Mundih, the children are so full of excitement and full of dreams. As adults, it's up to everyone to help them fulfill their dreams, purpose, and help to set goals. Thank you so much. And I'm happy that you are part of this team that is really speaking life into their existence. Thank you so much, Sister Pat. Thank you. So true.
Yes.
And let's go down. We have our beautiful sister, Doma Leka. Thank you so much always for being here with us. Hello, everyone. My wonderful hashtag Unpassive family. We are so blessed and so in it to win it. Win it, win it. Thank you. We have to keep working while we are being patient. I ask that we all exercise patience. Patience is a virtue. Mr. Ash Mufara is exercising that. He is doing it. It takes sometimes 30 years to do what he's doing, but we are already enjoying what he's building by bringing us together as a human resource. It is the energy that we put in that is going to really help him move forward, and the prayers for him and all of us here. So let us stick behind him. Let us do whatever it takes. We are doing it here because we cannot exist in one global movement here without O-CADEMY to help educate our children. And then even O bless to help eradicate hunger. And then poverty, O bless, O-CADEMY, O create, and all those things. We cannot exist. And it is our energy here, the power, the purpose that we keep exploiting, the life that we live that is going to help this thing to come to fruition. So let us continue to do those things. So, and is okay. Thank you so much. And then we have Ban Hugh Singh. I thank you guys for checking that chat so diligently and so on top of things. I'm really so happy. So good evening, sister. I love you on passive. Yes, we love our on passive, don't we? Thank you so
Yes,
much.
we do.
And our sister says, life is a journey. We build life in doing what we believe in, what matters. Have a purpose, meaning positive. Thank you so much for saying that, John.
Yes.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And special hello to Sister Patricia.
Mm-hmm.
And we are so in it to win it. And thank you so much, Sir Divya Kumar. Yes, we are so in it to win it. Thank you so much for that. And let's go down here. We have Ramu Bigari 48. If you're new here, you're welcome into this family here. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so that you can be part of this family and extend it to children worldwide and to families so that they know that we are here for them. Thank you so much for joining us here. We highly appreciate you. And let's go here. Of course, our beautiful sister Sanjo. How are you? Thank you so much for always being here with a beautiful smile for our children. We highly appreciate you. Thank you so much. And let's go down here. We have Shivai Shankar Nezaraji. Thank you so much for being among us here today. We highly appreciate you. Come again and come with others that will help our children, and also the children can learn from here. We have Pankaj said, fire, 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 fire. Yes,
Haven't heard that in a while.
that's very motivating. Thank you so much. And we have Sawer Hussein, how are you? I see a very handsome looking little boy there. How are you? Thank you so much for being here. Hi, we are exciting. Yes, we are exciting. When you are exciting, you excite other people too. Thank you so much. And Nancy says, wow, Dr. Yvonne, Dr. Mundih, I am loving this topic. We are so fortunate without knowing how much we can do, how much we can accomplish. We have a place to live. We can drink clean water, we can eat. So let's do something. Yes, we
Yep.
need to be very grateful. Thank you so much. Thank you, Nancy. And let God inspire us to make a difference in other people's lives. Certainly. Thank you so much. And of course, Kamal Hussein is here today. Thank you, sir, for joining us here today. And so, you say, so folks, we started 40 minutes ago. I am noticing several folks are coming just now or half hour after we start. It's okay, but please, if it's possible, come closer to when we start so you can listen to the topic. Yes, go through so that you can also help yourself and children with it. So thank you so much, John, for doing that. We have Sir Manojit Karji. How are you, sir? Thank you so much. Love you all, One Global Movement team, especially Dr. Yvonne Mundih, ma'am, Yvonne Finn, ma'am, John Barilla. Our dream is going to start soon with fun. Lots of
Yes.
fun. Thank you.
That's a
Thank you so much. Lots of fun. And let's go down here. We have our beautiful sister here, Clover Kelly. How are you? Good afternoon, Dr. Yvonne Mundi and Sister Yvonne Finn of One Global Movement. Greetings to all my favorite unpassive family. Thank you so much for being here, sister. We highly appreciate you. And now let's go down here. And Nancy says, family, nothing is too small to start building a legacy. So let's start by pressing the big thumbs up. She's always so inspirational. The big thumbs up. Press the notification bell. Subscribe if not yet done. Share with families and friends. Agreed, Nancy. Please take even a minute or two to subscribe. This is going to help us help these children better. So do that, okay? Thank you so
Yes.
much. And our managing director says hashtag One Global Movement, hashtag speak with speak with heart, hashtag be on time, hashtag unpassive, hashtag unpassive. Thank you so much, John. And
It's too much.
yes, I build my life in trying to put smiles on others' faces with the opportunity of unpassive and OGM. I'm committed to do more in different ways to get more people to smile. Thank you so much, Nancy. That's a beautiful thing. Thank you. Keep doing it. And we have Sir Nitish Kamaka. How are you, sir? Thank you again for joining us here again today. Come again and encourage others to come. And we highly appreciate your support for children worldwide. You say, and Nancy said, my grandma said, whenever you smile, you add 2 hours on your lifetime. Families, let's smile together while lifting up our children. Smile, right? Put those smiles on your face. Thank you. Thank you. And sorry, sisters, I must go now. Catch up on the rest after. Love you all. Always hashtag One Global Movement. Thank you so much, Sister Pat. You're doing great. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. And Esther here says, dearest continuing live Dearest continuing live team, panelists, and attendees, greetings from hashtag One Global Movement and greetings from the innocent hearts we are working for to protect. Those hearts appreciate your tenacious deed. And they do. They really do. Through what they write to me, these kids do. These kids they are so humble. They are very grateful for what we are doing here. And I
Yeah,
highly appreciate you for bringing that up, Esther. That is so true. Thank you so much.
it is true.
Yes, and dedication, they are saying hearty thank you in
In
absence.
absence.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
And folks, You see how Patricia Parent says she will catch up later? That's commitment to one hashtag one global movement. We should all be that committed, especially when we are late. Thank you.
John.
Thank you. Yeah.
Oh,
And
John.
uh, we have Visha Roy. How are you, sir? If you're new here, you're welcome to this global family that is standing up for children. Thank you so much for being here. Like, share, and subscribe with others. Thank you so much. And we have a Jivan Turkey. How are you? Thank you so much for being here again with us today. We highly appreciate you. Thank you so much. And let's go down. We have Donovan Goldburn. How are you, sir? Thank you for the beautiful smile and thank you for being here with us today. And you're welcome into this global family, Donovan Goldburn. Hello to everyone. Thank you so much. And let's go down here. Deepu. Deepu Kamoka. Deepu Kamoka, thank you so much for joining us here today. We highly appreciate you. He says, I miss OES. We all miss it, but we are using the resources from OES to continue while Mr. Ash Mufara and the team are building what they need to do to empower the future. Thank you so much. And let's go. Ojala. Hello, Sir Ojala. Thank you so much for being here again today. We highly appreciate you. Thank you. And we have Kay Malathi. How are you? Thank you so much for being here today. We love you. And he says, school is fun. Thank you guys so much. We've come to the end of today. We're going to listen to our international anthem, and we call it a day for today, and we know that tomorrow is even going to be better. Thank you so much. And
Thank
our
you,
sister
everyone.
will be reading the mission statement again tomorrow. So we always urge people to come and listen so we know what we are doing. Thank you.
Yep.
We are here. We are on passive, shining bright into the future. We rise high with one and revolution, lifting up humanity as we rise, standing tall, hand in hand. We are the unicorn. We are the stars. Into it, into it. Bringing hope, shining the light. We're a nation, we are rising with one love, with one goal, bringing solution, lifting up humanity. Let's rise high, standing tall, hand in hand. We are the unicorn, we are the stars. Into it, into it, into it. Into
In it to win it.
Yes.
You win it. Esther, you can give us a conclusion today, if you will, please.
Roll, please, Esther.
Sorry. Let me get
She
this
wants.
up.
Okay.
Okay.
You are the DJ of the century.
Mhm.
Okay. Thank you so much to everyone that have always kept this our webinar, the platform going. It is not easy. What you're doing here, you might think that it's a small task, but it is not. The time you invest in this place, it is something that you could have used. But because of the love you have for this project, the love you have for the children, you chose to do this. We say,
Mhm.
let the Almighty God continue to bless you and keep you. Continue to make our hope and purpose for this one global movement to be a success. Because in the end, there will be light at the end of the tunnel, and we will all get to enjoy it. Either you enjoy, or your children enjoy, or both of us will enjoy together. And it is going to be enjoyment for everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Tomorrow is another day. Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
thank you, thank you.
Okay.
Until
Thank you.
tomorrow, we
Bye,
love you
everyone.
all. Bye bye.
Bye. Yeah.